Hello, you amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Lock Horizon reaction video. Whew, season 2, man. Season 2. I gotta be honest, it is very good. Season 1 I thought was okay. I was enjoying it, but it had some things that it just didn't have stakes. There was no stakes. It was fun, but there was no stakes. And despite the fact that I'm a vegetarian, I love a good sizzling steak, you know? And now season 2, whew, steaks getting slapped all over my forehead. So, how about I stop talking? Press a like button. Press the subscribe button. We stream these on Twitch. The UNBLURRED are on Patreon. Links are in the description. And let's jump into Log Horizon Season 2, Episode 7.
こちらでも調べてみます。また追って連絡します。リーゼさん。ごめんなさい。
She didn't seem like she was crying before.
もしよかったら何があったのか話し
She
て
seemed
くれ
like
ませんか？
really serious on the phone.
高山さんの武器が暴走？クラスティ様も消えてしまった。
殺人鬼討伐の件もありますし、詳細がはっきりするまで DDD としては公にしたくないんですが。
クラスティ様のことですし、きっとしれっとした顔で戻っていらっしゃいますよ。
Has Miles reacted to Minami yet? If not, he needs to.
書かれた意味が本当になったり現実に起こったりするんだって。
では今後はフレーバーテキストにも気を配らなく。ということはミサさんの武器の暴走もこのことが
I hate it when my weapon goes out of control.
それに殺人鬼が持っている白丸、そのフレーバーテキストが具現化しているのかもしれません。戦士ルグリウスを倒した時に白丸は彼が愛用していた刀です。 ルグリウス
You've got to love it in TV shows, anime. Why is everyone saying Luke? You got to love it in TV shows and anime and all this sort of stuff. When a random villain turns up just as all the strong characters happen to leave town. For fuck's sake, man. Every time.
フレーバー
騎士団で100年戦っていた氷壁の英雄でした。すすきのの人々の笑顔を守るために戦い続け、邪悪な巨人を退けました。しかし
He was a lightweight.
ルグリウスはハルニレの娘ステュイナーに裏切られ、ミや憎しみを抱いているという設定です。
なかなか曰くつきですね。
その怨念が現実になって殺人鬼に能力を与えてるってこと？馬鹿げてる。
What the hell's the person on the right there?
すみません。だとすればそれを逆手にとって作戦を立
She's
てる
acting
こと
very
ができ
weird,
ます
isn't
が。
she, man?
を超える力を持った選ばれし勇者なのだ。
Oh, shit, he's
我
talking
と
to
共
himself.
にハルニレの娘を人間どもに復讐を。
テキストの具現化、もし
Ah, I appreciate it.
私が白丸を持っていたらどうなっていただろ
God, full metal Alchemist Brotherhood. We gotta get Miles watching that at some
う。
point.
あんな醜い気持ちで。
下手に口出ししない方がいいと思うんだよね。先輩の後輩さんはちゃんと答えにたどり着けると思うし。
やっぱり口伝なのかね。
たかが口伝、されど口伝。僕は女の子たちの強さを信じるよ。
Yeah, we know, bro. We know. And you keep saying that.
そうそう、この子が口伝を知りたいんだと。みんな持ってるもんいろいろ教えてやってよ。
You wanna see the giant cat in the back?
よろしく頼む。うん。一緒に頑張ろう、暁ちゃん。
Gonna pass the Senecals. What do
素
you
直
mean?
になるのも案外いいもんだ。
レイドをクリアしたりアイテムを手に入れたからって得得できるわけでもないんだよな。教えてなんとかなるものでもないでござるからして。例えばうちのギルマスが得得した口伝はステータスを視線で捉えずとも参照できる能力でござる。この口伝を得得すると自分の後ろにいる味方の HP も知ることができて便利なんです。
そうなのか。
That is pretty
で
good.
もそれができるのはギルマスだけで
それでもいいから
Curious.
教えてくれ。
Hello, Silence. Well, he looks suddenly way more badass than he did a second ago. Look at him now. A second ago, he didn't look anywhere near that badass.
暁ちゃんには特別。特別。
It's a bomb! Nah, yakata!
フレーバーテキストが具現化した場合、派生効果は3つ。まずは吹雪による凍結のバッドステージた全能力の増強。半径50メートル以内に存在する冒険者の数に応じて攻撃力、防御力などを増強させるのです。
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because we are seeing Akatsuki? I can never pronounce her name right. But we're seeing her like learn everyone's teachings and level up herself and get stronger herself. So it makes sense that it's leading towards a 1v1 fight, doesn't it? And now there's a reason for that 1v1 fight, you know what I mean?
通常は6人で構成されるレイドチームを 2,3 人単位に分け、秋葉の町に網のように配置します。
秋葉の町でフルレイドか。
すごいリーゼさん。
チームを細かく分けすぎじゃないですか。統率は
連絡用にレイドパーティー用のチャットも使用します。ターゲットを見つけ次第すぐに他のメンバーが駆けつけ。
3つ目の派生効果はあれか。
ええ、 HP の大幅上昇。ゾーンに存在する人数によってその最大 HP が今日から年明けまでの
This guy
夜間外出
really
禁
is
止令を
just like
認めていただきたい
a
の
pain
で
in
す。
the ass, man. His stats are
第一陣の
insane.
方々も建物に退避するよう。
It's like, right, he has to be 1v1, and if he is 1v1, he's fucking badass anyway.
逃げられたら元も子もない。
その鍵はレイネシア姫が握っています。
Her hands. That's what I was gonna say that next, actually, so it makes sense.
魔法陣の魔力狂気を断ってほしいと。はい。
Wait, is that the thing that they said would take ages to come back on?
動力甲冑は機能を失います。
すぐ動かすことはできないのですか。
10年単位の時間がかかるとしかお答えできません。
I wonder why it takes decades to like reboot, man. Like that's, I'm guessing it just has to build back up. That's the only thing I can think of. She seems all
作
weird.
戦が成功するかもしれない。
She's like all of a sudden the main character now.
それは
She's like
公の立場
on
の
the
私
phone,
に頼ん
crying,
でい
saying
る
things,
という
snapping
こ
at
とでしょ
people.
うか。でもうちらとの関係は何も変わらん。気にすることもあれへんよ。
In that case, I refuse. Well, fuck you, and we're no longer friends.
友達としてみんなの願いを聞いてあげたい。でも公爵家の大使としてはどうしたら。
What? I'm gonna be real. There's not. I feel like they're trying to create a dilemma here when there isn't really a dilemma here. It like she's like, oh, as the Marquis' daughter, I shouldn't do it. Why? How does you being the Marquis' daughter have anything to do with you doing for this town exactly what the town wants you to do for it? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like they've tried to make it a big decision when it's not really that big of a decision. Shutting down the city's event is a huge deal, huge responsibility. Yeah, but the whole town is saying, like the representative town are saying, do it. You know? And the thing is, it's more a personal dilemma. Yeah, that I understand. However, she just went back, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it's a personal dilemma. She's like scared it's going to hurt them. But that's not how they wrote it. They wrote it like this. As their friend, I want to do it. But as the Marquis's ambassador. So what I'm saying is exactly what you guys are saying, chat. It is a big deal. She's probably scared for their lives. It's a huge thing to do to the town, and I would be worried as their friend too. However, the anime has not worded it that way. The anime has said, as her friend, I want to do it. As you know, as their friend, I want to help them. But as the Marquis ambassador, I shouldn't. It is Marquis. That's Marquis. That's Marquis. Marquis. That's how it's pronounced in England. Marquis. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the way the anime has worded it makes no fucking sense to me.
調子はどうですにゃ作戦の決行はいつですかにゃ
You can't agree with that logic? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna do this one more time and quickly. This is my thinking. Girl, sent over, ambassador of this town or whatever, the townspeople, we need you to do this so we can stop this person murdering everybody. The only way to do it is to do this. Can you help us? As your friend, I really want to say yes. But as the Marquis ambassador, makes no sense. This makes more sense. As your friend, I don't know if I can do this, because I'll be putting all of you at risk. You're all going to be in danger. The magic circle will be down for ages. It's going to take a long time to come back on. As your friend, this is a big decision. I really need to think this through, because I will personally be putting you all in danger. That makes more sense. So if you guys disagree with my logic, fair enough. But to me, that makes more sense. And to be honest, you guys disagree with me all the time anyway. I'm surprised Nyanta hasn't had a fight with him. Isn't Nyanta the best fighter in the town right now? He's the only one who hasn't fought him. Or is Akatsuki the best fighter in the town?
でも無理することはない。
I'm not actually sure. Maybe they're both pretty similar.
だから私も頑張る。殺人鬼に勝つためになりふり構ってなどいられない。大事なのは相手を見極めること。何ができて何ができないかを確認して。私は弱い。でも
She gives me like dark magician girl kind of vibe.
わからないこともある。実力がないことも負けることも無意味
I don't know
な
why. Maybe like the
一
outfit
人
colors
で
and
は
stuff.
何もできない。でも
クリスマスケーキ用にいっぱい仕入れたのが余っちゃって。
The other thing I want to say about the other thing before I'm just going to move on. That's why I haven't even read the messages. But there you go. Not the dude in the armor. Everyone is going to blame you for that. That's what I'm trying to say. The other thing I want to say is I am not saying that the decision is wrong. And I'm not saying it's not a big decision. I'm saying it is a huge decision. And I'm saying she should absolutely ponder on it. I'm saying the way the anime worded it is strange. I feel like they could have worded it better. That's what I'm saying.
やっぱり小さいね。
They made it sound like a weird decision. That's what I'm saying.
あの巨体だろ。ちょこまか動
But
か
obviously I'm 100% wrong and I should shut the fuck up.
資格も生まれやすいし。
今までは背が低いことを否定ばかりしてきた。でも短所が長所になるなんて。何ができて何ができないのかをまだ募集していますか？もちろんです。セイネさんも
I thought they couldn't fight together. I guess that doesn't mean they can't plan together.
ヘンリエッタさんに
Are
は
they going to fight
あちらをお
together?
願いします。
Maybe they're going to come up with a plan that they
25 人
can,
目として。わかりました。
like out as long as they're out of range and they can like swap in and out, you know?
三かげ、おにぎりの準備は？
They'll form small squads. Yeah, I know, but I don't really get
じゃないよ。早くしないと
because it still buffs him, no?
ああ、ごめん。私にも何か手伝わせてく。
姫って調理スキルあるの？
あー、どうで
Those two
しょう。
girls seem odd as well. They just appeared and
やってみる？
out of nowhere. They got like too much camera time for them to be nobodies. Suspicious as well.
もうお腹
Shut
ペ
up,
コ
shut up,
ペコ
Mars.
食べよ食べ。
Why is she all sad?
ここいいですか？ほんの一瞬ですが、もし暁さんが殺人鬼を倒してくれたら、大地人と冒険者の間の対立を回避、泣きつくことも考えました。でもそれでは今までと同じ。私にこの話をした国へのものと同じように責任を回避するだけにが不安なのかわからないけど、でもみんないる。私もいる。友達だ。暁さん。
Don't know how I feel about the princess
友
yet.
達。
Can't tell if I like her or don't like her, you know. He didn't read your message. What did you even say?
タタラさん？
Well, this is suspicious.
知ってたら。
Ah.
あいつになんて売らなかった。
It's interesting that he didn't just take it. Maybe he couldn't. Maybe I'm guessing maybe he couldn't.
私も参加させてください。
26人目の水風の乙女ですわね。
What? That seems like a bad idea.
口伝は一つも得得でき
Can
な
she
かった
fight?
でも今
Not
は
her. We know
みんながいる
Akatsuki can fight. But the princess, can she fight?
いってらっしゃいですね。
Kanpai!
いよいよですわね
I don't know if that's the right
クー
way
ル
to
ボッ
use
コタ
it.
イムでございますわ
What are you smashing faces with? Nah, don't even think about it.
たった二人ひざまずかせその命を我が手にハルニレの娘を裏切った人間どもを壊し尽くしてやる
行くぞ
I thought there was gonna be a scene where like that other girl came and like gave her the sword. That's what I was waiting for, because they made like a big deal about it, you know? There's like two swords, she was looking at both swords, she looked at the one below, it was like we got all the stats of it and the name and everything like that, so I was kind of like, I'm guessing she's gonna give her the sword before she goes to fight, but now she's fighting, so I guess she ain't gonna give her the sword. 140, where have all the glasses gone? Honestly, we ain't seen many glasses in ages. I mean, last week we saw all the dungeon stuff. They didn't showcase that now because we got this murder arc that they've just put in there. As much as I like the murder arc, and I actually really do like it because it is a high stakes one, it is one of those kind of like filler kind of arcs. And what I mean is, it's going to like if my prediction is right, then this will just end and everyone's fine. And it means nothing to like the later story. That's my guess here. You know, it's this arc where we have this murder, like we have everyone going off fighting the goblins, doing this raid stuff, and like this dungeon they're in, everything like that. And they're doing all of that. That's like the main story, you know. That's what's going on there. Shiore and everything. Shiro. Anyway, so that's like the main story. And then while they're away, we've got all these characters left back at the place. And it's like, well, what are these characters doing while all these guys are away? Well, fuck it. We'll throw a murder in there and they can solve that. And what I'm saying is, the way I look at things is, when something is like wraps up, does anything change? If you took that out of the story and just threw it, would you notice a difference? And I can imagine the main differences we're going to find with this murderer arc is going to be like the character relationships, but whether or not they're going to be significantly changed is going to be interesting as well. Are the characters going to be much stronger? Like, are we going to notice that? If so, then I'm wrong. But other than that, it's like it's a very like brilliantly done thing. But I'm more invested. The reason I'm saying this is because about the glasses thing. I'm still more invested in the dungeon aspect of it, you know? That's the part I'm really attached to in season 2 so far. The murder story for me, I'm enjoying, but I'm nowhere on the same level. The other stuff I find way more interesting at the moment, you know? Like the idea of all the investigating, the gates and going home and the random wizard and all that sort of stuff and the lore. That is the things I'm like curious about. This stuff is just beautifully animated, awesome action with a cool little side of murder, which, you know, we like. Did you notice the city defense is off? I didn't. They turned it off. I did not notice that. I totally missed that fucking scene. When did they show that it went off? I can't see it. I'm scrolling through. How was I supposed to notice that? How was I supposed to know that? Isn't that guy gonna be like super weak now then? No. I'm glad you reacted to Log Horizon since it's one of my favorite Game Center anime. I can see why. It's like very like very detailed world building. And you can't see that it's off there anywhere. Right. Can't see it. But yes, I don't know. I'm not like heavily freaking. Didn't he just teleport? Wait, what does the city defense do again? Does that stop him teleporting? He did just teleport. That is a good point, actually, then. I'm guessing, I'm interested to see what it looks like when they turn it off. If it is off or it isn't off, and what that looks like as well. But yeah, before people start butchering me, and I don't know if Patreon's going to butcher me for this, but before people start butchering me, when I'm saying this, I'm still very much enjoying it. And when I'm like saying, like, I see it as like a filler, I'm talking out my ass because I don't know what the end is going to be like. And obviously, these are big character things. So yeah, this is just me saying what it feels like at the moment, you know? Like, I'm more invested in our glasses story than I am in the murder story. Maybe you guys are the opposite. Maybe you guys like all about the murder story and you like the glasses story. I think I leave it with the murder story. That's where the real meat of this patty is, you know? Anyway, should we crack on? Yeah, I think we should.